You put the hand up there, right? And then another hand like in the middle, right? And you work that. Can I say this? Is YouTube gonna take me down? Are they gonna try to take me down if I say this? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, y'all. And it has been a while since I have posted. I know you guys are yelling at me.
Sheree, post the video. Sheree, where's the video? Where's the video? Where's the video? Where's the video?
Here is the video, y'all. I haven't posted in a while, and I just feel like I am back. I'm getting in the swing of things. You know, I'm getting adjusted. You know, I have arrived, honey. I have arrived.
The sassiest bitch on the planet, Miss Mimi Lee. I have arrived, honey. I have arrived. And the spotlight is on me. Again.
I don't have too many announcements this video, guys. We're gonna hop right into this, but just one thing before I do jump into this. I feel like there's something that you guys need to do. There's a button down there that you guys need to click. Hit that subscribe button. We are halfway to 1,000 subscribers. It's been, what, a month or two? And we're almost there. I appreciate you. And I'm just so excited for what's in store for this channel. And I'm just really thankful, guys. I really appreciate all the love I've been getting. And you guys have been so supportive. This video is going to be another story time. This story time is going to be about the time I got played by a D1 athlete, college basketball player, y'all. You know, when I think of the man of my dreams, this is the guy I think of. This is the guy that I feel like I could spend the rest of my life with. I'm kidding, y'all. Fuck all that shit. No, ma'am. But he was definitely my type. You guys know by now I love the basketball players. So let's just jump right in and describe this young gentleman. So let's give him a name first. Let's just name him Demetrius. I don't know why. Let's just name him Demetrius for no fucking reason. Demetrius was chocolate, tall, handsome. He had a beard. He had waves on swim, so they hate on him. He was cute, y'all. He had a nice smile. He had white teeth. He was just, you know, my type. When I think of my type, he was it, y'all. He reminded me of like a little like mix of Diddy's son Christian. Is that his name? Diddy's son? Yeah, I think his name is Christian. He's like a mix of Christian Combs and Meek Mill. He's somewhere in between them two, y'all. He looked like that. If I had to describe him, that's what he would be. A mixture of them two, y'all. He was fine. So if you see me looking down at my phone, it's because I have our messages pulled up. So July of last year, actually on the date of July 28th, 2021, I had posted this on my story. Basically, what I mean by this post, even though I was playing, like obviously I was trolling, which I do a lot on my page, I was serious at the same time because I feel as though, you know, I know we say niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, but like I just feel like basketball players are like just my favorite. I just love a basketball player. I don't know what it is. I just can see myself being, you know, the basketball wife. I can see myself sitting courtside, me and my husband at the games, you know. I can see that lifestyle for me. So I just feel like my ideal man would be a basketball player. So I made that post, y'all. And, you know, I made it with my close friends. And, you know, I don't know if I'm the only one to do this, but you know how a guy follow you, you know, you'll follow back. He'll like a picture. You'll like a picture. He'll add you in his close friends. You'll add him back in your close friends. That's basically what me and Demetrius did. And that was like, I think it was probably a day before I had posted that. And I added him to my close friends. So he saw that post. So I'm going to show y'all the messages as I read them. So he responded to my story saying, "So that means I deserve some now. Boy, you know you do. Like, let's stop playing. You know why I posted that. Mind y'all, he probably was the reason. No, he definitely was the reason why I posted that, because I knew he would see that. And I knew he played basketball. Mind you, he played basketball at the college. Let me not spill too much tea. But he played basketball at the college right behind my house. I'm not going to say the school name, but the girls that know, the girls that get it, get it. He played at a university that was like literally behind my apartment complex. So I made that post knowing that he was going to see it. So I'm like, you know, of course you deserve some. Let's stop playing. Let's cut our games. So I said, you do, and tomorrow, and the next day, period. He says, I'll pull up right now. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Energy. Energy.
No,
I'm
you
talking
telling our story. I never even heard blinded. Blinded.
So I was really excited, y'all. I liked the message. He told me something. He one block away. Mind you, I told you he lived like right behind the house. So I already knew what was up. So I'm like, child, let me get it dressed, honey. Let's get ready. We about to turn this shit up, honey. I'm about to give him what he asking for. So I get dressed. Y'all already know my routine. Take a shower, you know, get right, you know. And I always clean out before I even do anything. Even though I knew I was just giving him pay, he wasn't going, you know, tap back there. But I always prepare just in case. Because you never know. Like, in the moment, you never know how you might feel. One day you might feel weak and be like, you know what, stick it in. Let's get this popping. Let's get this on. But I knew previously, like before going into this, that I was going to give him head. So I did my normal routine. You know, I got my smell goods on. I get dressed, put a little booty shorts on. You know, I got him already reeled in. Now I'm going in for the punch. That's what I'm doing. So, you know, I'm getting cute. So because he lives so close, he immediately texted my Instagram and was like, I'm outside. We never exchanged numbers. I peeped that. Usually I like to get the guy's number. I don't know why, but I just like to have their number in my phone for some reason. But I never got his number at first. I go down to the lobby. I walk outside. I see a black tinted windows Charger, y'all. You know, this is a typical, you know, nigga car. They love them Hellcats and shit. So that's what I should not be telling y'all what he was driving. Girl, fuck it. He was driving a Charger, black. He might have had that car no more, child. Fuck him. Fuck. And if you're watching this video, let me tell you something, because you gotta be fucked up. Because back then, a year ago, like I'm saying back then, like it was a long time ago. A year ago, I wasn't the same, you know, girl that I was today. But today, I'm smarter. But you played with my feelings, sir. So if you watching this video, matter of fact, I got something for you. You know what? I got something for you. It's cool. But anyways, he pulls up. So I get in the car. He say what's up. I say what's up. You know, small talk. He asked me how my day was. Blah, 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 blah. You know how niggas like to talk your head off at first. So I'm like, all right, his energy's good. You know, it's a vibe. He asked me how my day was. I guess he was trying to look for a spot to park and stuff. You know how. Y'all know how this goes. Let's stop acting like we don't know. Y'all know how this goes. So he finds a spot, and if you didn't know, now you know that, like, my house is, like, here. His school, like, the university was, like, behind my house. And then my high school that I went to is literally right across the street from my apartment complex. So he drives over there, and we literally just, like, go behind the school in a little parking lot. And I was like, okay, school's out, it's summertime, so nobody should really be around the school. So I'm like, this is a perfect spot. This is cool. Mind you, this is a spot that I normally go to when I bring my sneaky links. Like, if we gotta do it in my car or something, we right over there by the school, because it's like this little ducky area, y'all. If you know, you know. So he pulled up over there, and then he parks the car, and he's just staring at me, y'all. Mind y'all, I get nervous. Well, I used to get nervous. Old Sharif used to get nervous around niggas. New Sharif, no. It's not giving that. You know what I'm here for. Let's get to it. But old Sharif, I was very much nervous. He was looking at me, and I was blushing and stuff. He was like, what's so funny? And I'm laughing. You know, it's real cute. But that's when he says,
so what was you talking about on this story?
So I'm like, you already know what I was talking about. You saw the post, boy. Like, don't play. You know what I'm talking about. Like, so then he's like, come here. So he pulls me literally by my shirt, and we just start kissing in the car. Y'all, it's getting hot. I'm like, ooh, this chocolate man, honey. This chocolate man. His lips was soft. He slides his little Nike Tech joggers off, y'all. And then he whips it out. Now, when he whips it out, y'all, when I say This definitely was top 3 biggest I've ever seen, y'all. This thing just slapped right on his leg, y'all. Mind you, it's not even hard. So when it slaps on his leg, I'm sitting here like, is it hard or is it not? Because this is huge. And if this is not hard and it's gonna get hard, that means it's gonna be bigger than what it is now. And if it's already big, like it's getting 8 inches on soft, then I don't know. Like, that's scary. Might be too much for this. I can't fit all of that. I'm scared. Come on, I'm concerned, you know. So he goes to say, and I hate when niggas say this. He says,
I've never nutted from head before. Girls can never make me nut.
Boys love saying that shit. I promise. I feel like that is probably a lie that I'm gonna say a good 8 out of 10 niggas say in their lifetime. I feel like every nigga says that. Like, why is that such a go-to lie? Like, what you saying that for? Because, like, I'm just not about to be doing this for fun. There's a goal to get to, sir. I am on a mission, okay? This is not just a for fun type of thing. There is an end goal here. I need to get to that point. And if we're not going to get to that point, then I'm not going to even waste my time doing it. If your penis is broken and don't, you know, poof poof, then what am I wasting my time for? So I was like, we gonna see. So I get to going and going and going, and y'all, and he is feeling it right off the back, y'all. He is feeling it. He's pushing my head down. It's getting intense. It's getting hot. It's getting steamy. Y'all know when a car start getting steamy and the windows fall, then that means you doing a good job, bitch. And that's what I was doing. I was putting in that work, honey. And I was doing what I had to do. I was, you know, I was getting my money's worth. So I'm going and I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. And I think a good, probably like 10 minutes passed, y'all. And he's feeling it the entire time. Like he's moaning and groaning and saying, yes, yes, yes. But 10 minutes go past and, you know, I'm starting to, you know, get a little tired. I'm starting to feel a little, you know. So I'm really not feeling it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go in the bag of tricks and find something to do here because, you know, the trick is, y'all, okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. All right, so you see this, right? You see this, okay? This is the you know what this is, girl. Stop playing. This is the thing, you know, and you know, before you even put your mouth on it, right? Because I just stopped and I was just stroking it, right? And I'm like, okay, I need to really get him. So I need to get him up there. I need to get him to the climax. So I'm like, okay. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I got something for you, child. You go right here like this with your hand, right? You go right here. One hand right here, and mind you, it has to be big enough. If it's given, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But if it's giving, you know, then you can work with that. So you put the hand up there, right? And then another hand like in the middle, right? And you work that. Can I say this? Is YouTube gonna take me down? Are they gonna try to take me down if I say this? The tip. Can I say that, YouTube? I can say that, child. You take the tip, right, and you just, you know, you get it going. And you know, you work around it, you get it going, and that will get him every time. But then the kicker, right, because as I'm doing that, he going insane, like, oh, because he's sensitive on that tip, y'all. I'm telling y'all. So I'm going on the tip. The kicker is, that's when you go with the mouth and the hand at the same time. I'm telling y'all, when I start doing that, legs shaking. Oh my gosh, he is going, y'all. He is feeling it. I'm like, oh yeah, I got him with this one. I got him. So I'm going, y'all. I'm going. And y'all, as he's reaching his peak, you can tell that he probably ain't, you know, reached that moment in a while because he really started like, I was like, this is very dramatic. Like, he was groaning loud, y'all. I promise you, the whole neighborhood could probably hear this man through that car because he was loud. And when he started going, it was just so much. I say it just kept going and going and going and going. He was just shaking and shaking, child. I'm like, I knew it. I went in the bag of tricks. Got his ass, y'all. Got him right to the top, y'all. And it was easy. It was nothing. A little 15 minutes maybe. And I got you. What was all that you were saying? Yeah, ho. Got you. So after I'm done, y'all, he's just, you know how they be when they, after they reach that moment, y'all. They be worn out. He be like, shh. He was just staring at me. He was like, shh. That was crazy. I'm like, ate that. Yeah, me.
No.
Yeah.
Tabia. You is so popular right now.
Follow back.
So I sit back and, I'm starting to clean myself off with the little napkins in his car. I'm cleaning myself off and he is just worn out. At this point, the thing is back on soft. It's just laid right on his stomach. He is just done. I'm like, I ate that up. Ate it up. So then he started going on and on. That was the best I've ever had, yo. That was crazy. I'm like, niggas will tell you anything just to make you feel good. Niggas don't really be meaning what they say. They just be saying anything out their mouth. So I was like, right. So he gets himself together, y'all, and then he starts to drive me back home. And on the ride home, that's when he started asking me about myself. He asked me all these questions. Then he asked for my number. I gave him my number. He drops me off. I go in the house. And that's it. Over the next couple of weeks, almost the next couple of months, he was like my routine sneaky link. I was probably only linking with him during that time. For like the rest of the summer, almost into like October. Mind you, we met each other in July. So let's fast forward all the way up to October. And like in between there, y'all, we've probably linked probably at least once a week. Sometimes twice a week, y'all. Now, let me just brief y'all in on, like, how he was during this time. He was very much the type of DL that only texted you when they wanted to link. And I was fine with that because during this time, I really wasn't trying to, be up underneath somebody. I was fresh in my hot boy summer and I was enjoying myself. So I was honestly cool with him just texting me when he wanted something. And I would text him when I wanted it too. But he definitely was that type of DL that would only text you when he wanted something. All right, so fast forward to October 2021. In October, he started texting me on Instagram again and he told me about his phone being broken and all of that stuff. I didn't really care because we really didn't text that much except for where you at, what you doing, okay, pull up, okay, boom, bada bang, and then we, go back to our normal lives. So he texts me on Instagram and we're texting, and then his standard, he was like that typical nigga that texts you and just be like, what you doing? You don't really care what I'm doing, but I'm going to entertain it. So we had one of those little conversations, and then he says, you got a friend that want to help you with me? Help me with you.
Loser!
I don't need help. Hold up, sir. Excuse me. We probably linked probably about 12 times now. Sir, I don't need help. What you mean help? As if I don't get the job done. What you trying to say? So I asked him, I said, help me with you? What you mean? He says, 2 of y'all that would want to. LOL, if you didn't mind sharing. Oh, you think that that's what this is. You think that, okay. Oh, really? So I'm playing dumb because I want him to say it. He being around the bush. So I said, want to what? He says, what happened last time? And I said, oh yeah, no. Because baby boy, it's not giving that. It's not giving that. It's not giving a sharing or me putting on a... No. I don't even fuck with half the gays in Philly. If we're being real, being honest, true tea, I don't even fuck with half the gays in Philly. So if I was to put a friend on, it would have to be one of my close friends. And I'm not doing that. Girl, no. Who do you think I am? What do you think this is? You got it fucked up. So he paid it and was just like, all right. So I'm like, that was weird. That was odd. All right. But I kept it pushing, right? Remember this, y'all, because this is going to come back up. So we continued to link. I think we probably linked a good twice after that, and it was cool. It was normal. It was the same thing. I got what I wanted. He got what he wanted, and that's just what it was. We had a business agreement. We had a business deal. We both kept up our end of the bargain. That's what it was. A transaction, if you will. Very much a transaction, It was very much business. I was on Instagram one late night in October. I don't remember which night it was or what day it was. But I'm scrolling. I'm watching people's stories and stuff. I'm in a lot of people's close friends. A lot of gay people at that. And I'm just scrolling, swiping through stories. And then I go and look at this boy's story. He's a gay guy in Philly. He's kind of known in Philly, just like how, you know, I'm in the gay circle in Philly. He's in the gay circle as well. So, like, everybody in Philly know each other, especially if they gay. Everybody in Philly know each other. So that's what it was. I knew him just from being in Philly. We weren't friends, but I was in his close friends. He was in my close friends. So we had, like, that Instagram type of thing. He posted in his story of his close friends a picture of, like, him in the car, right? But the way he angled his phone, like, he was in the passenger seat, and he, like, pointed it in the direction of, like, the driver. So I saw the person's hand on the steering wheel. I saw the little thing dangling, and it was the black ice little smell good thing for the car, and I saw the whole entire car. It literally looked like Demetrius's car. So I'm like, that black ice, Demetrius has that in his car. Let's add it up. I'm not stupid. I'm not slow. Like, okay. So then I went to go snooping. You know, if I want to find something out, I'm gonna find something out. And that's the thing about me is I'm like a detective. If you need to find something out, come to me. I will find it out. I will go across. I will do a whole entire Instagram search for something, especially if it pertains to me. Little backstory. Demetrius, like, you know how when you go follow somebody and you see their page, you can see, like, all the mutuals? We had, like, no guy mutuals. All the mutuals we had were, like, girls. And probably a couple, like, straight guys. No gay guys. And that's one of the things I look for when it comes to DL, man. If you follow a bunch of gay guys, most likely I'll probably won't entertain you because you probably are out there too much. You're basically one of us. You're one of the girls. If you follow all these gay guys, like, come on now. So Demetrius did not follow any gay guys. But when I went to his, mind you, after I saw the guy's story, I went to Demetrius's page and I looked at it and I saw that he followed the boy.
Well, just as I thought, trash.
So I'm like, this can't be a coincidence. This really can't be no type of coincidence, right? So I text Demetrius and I'm like, where you at? You trying to link? As I would normally do any other time. Demetrius texts back and he says, I'm with the gang right now. I'm like, you with the gang all right. I'm on to you, sir. I'm on to you because, mind you, this nigga lives right across the street from me. He was never doing nothing. Like, he really was not, like, out there in the streets or nothing. I never seen him, like, post, like, him at a party or nothing, except for, like, the little college parties. But once again, he lives right there. So every time I would ask him let's link, he would always say yes. So this was a little suspicious for him to, you know, be with the gang. He's never said that to me before. He's never even mentioned his gang. I knew he had friends, but you never mentioned no type of gang before. So he says he's with the gang. So I'm like, okay, cool. I got you. Mind you, it's not like I can, like, check him or anything, because we're not, like, in a relationship or nothing. Like, we're strictly business, if you know what I mean. So I wasn't about to be, like, popping off at him like he's my boyfriend or nothing. It wasn't giving that. But I definitely was like, you know what? It's cool. So I paid it, y'all. I never texted him after that. I just let him rock out with his gang. And it was like, cool. And I already knew what I knew. I already knew that this had to be him. I knew it wasn't just like a coincidence or nothing. I knew that he was fucking with the boy. I knew it. I just knew it. And the next day, y'all, is when he texted me and he said, you know, you want to link today or tonight? And I said, cool, perfect. Yes, I'm all with it. Yup. But I had something up my sleeve for him, y'all. You know, y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy or I'm delusional for this or something. So I just asked him a little question and I was like, do you fuck with any other, like, gay guys in the city or anything? And he tells me no. Y'all might think that that question kind of comes off like I like him or like I'm delusional or like I'm mad about it or something. And maybe I was a little mad. I feel like when it comes to DLs, I'm a little territorial. I just feel like once I turned you out, and even if I wasn't the one to turn you out, I feel like you belong to me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. So I just feel like if you was fucking with other gay guys, just let me know. Like, just tell me. Be honest. Tell the truth. Because if he was to ask me, like, was I fucking with other DLs, I would tell him there's DLs lined up in my DMs waiting for you to mess up, waiting for me to, you know, fall off of you and find to the next one. don't play with me. So don't even lie. So I just feel like him lying, I just was like, you know what? It's cool. I got something up my sleeve for you. So the day progresses, and then I come back home, and then he texted me again and says, are you ready? And I say, yeah. He pulls up. Let's just fast forward. He pulls up, I go down to the lobby, I get in the car, everything's normal. He says his little routine of what you do today and all of that crazy stuff. I was very short with him because, you know, I had something up my sleeve. He think that this is about to be, you know, an ordinary walk in the park, you know, just the usual business transaction. It's not gonna be that, sir. I got something up my sleeve, like I said. So, you know, we go to our spot that we go to. And, you know, everything is the same. He whips it out. I start to, you know, do what I do. I'm doing it. I'm doing it good this time, y'all. I'm making sure I go all in this time, y'all. I'm going hard. So I'm going and I'm going and I'm going. And I forgot to mention, y'all, like, as we start to, like, link more and more and more, it seems like he's starting to last less and less and less. I remember, like, probably, like, the last couple of times we linked, he probably only lasted a good, like, maybe 5 minutes before he nutted. And I wasn't too mad at it, only because, like, at this time we developed kind of, like, a little friendship, I guess. So, like, I wasn't too mad because, you know, I got what I wanted. You know, I just get a thrill out of doing it. So, you know, as I'm going, and I'm going really hard, mind you, we probably like 3 minutes in, tops, of me doing it. It wasn't that long at all. And, you know, at this point, I already know when he's about to, you know, reach that moment. So I feel him, you know, start to like shake and quiver and stuff. And I literally just jumped up and sat down. So his eyes were all big. He's like, what's up? Like, why you stop? Why you stop? So I asked him real calmly, real subtly. I just said, why did you lie to me earlier when you said you don't fuck with all the gay guys in the city? So I think this like kind of taking him aback. Like he was shocked that like I was actually asking this in this moment when he's like literally about to reach the moment. So he's like, what you mean? Like, what? What are you talking about? So I'm like, you know what I'm talking about. I asked you earlier, why did you lie about it? I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm different, but I just feel like when you're dealing with DL guys, like, especially if y'all not like trying to like be like in a relationship or nothing, and y'all just, you know, strictly business, like, why are you lying? Like, there's no reason for you to lie to me. Like, we've literally had conversations in the past before about, like, how I talk to other guys, you talk to other girls. And I asked you one simple question, like, do you talk to other gay guys? And you tell me, no. What are you lying for? There's no reason to lie to me. Like, it's not like, you know, we're together. Why are you lying, sir? And one thing about me is, once I am mad at something, it's no just get over it. It's no just talk around it. It's no just, you know, bullshit. No, you're going to address the issue. That's the type of person I am. I like to address the issues head on and deal with it there. And you lying to me when you don't have to is weird to me. So he continues to play stupid, playing stupid, acting dumb. Like, what are you talking about? I wasn't lying. I'm so serious. You're the only gay guy I've ever fucked with. Yada, 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 yada. So now everybody in the streets want to be loud with their motorcycles. Like, what is this? Is this ghetto? Like, come on now. Let's stop playing. Anyways. So I'm like, I know you lying because I follow this boy and you follow him. And I literally pull up this boy page and I'm like, you follow this boy, don't you? And you was just with him yesterday. So he's just deny.
Oh, I don't know him. He followed me, so I followed him back.
And I'm like, and you like all his pictures? Like, come on now, sir. Make it make sense. Like, you're just lying for no reason at this point. Because if you just tell me that you know, fuck with him, I'll be like, all right, cool. And I'll be cool off you. You tried to be our last link and I was going on with business. Because I just don't like that. I feel like when you belong to me, you belong to me. But you don't belong to me because we're not together. But you belong to me. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. That might sound crazy, but I don't give a fuck. You belong to me, and you can't be fucking with these other gay guys in this city. No, that's just my rule. So just be honest with me and tell me. So at this point, I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, I got all of my facts lined up. Like literally, his story is still on the page, and I literally pulled up the story and I showed Demetrius, and I'm like, is this not your car? Is that not your hand? Like, come on now, let's stop playing games with me, sir. And he's just playing deny, asking me when I'm doing this. And at this point, I saw that, you know, his little thing went back on soft. So I'm like, yeah, I'm killing the mood. I'm killing the vibe. Because you're not about to sit here and play in my face as if I'm stupid. So as he keeps, you know, deny, I get so frustrated that I literally just grab my phone and I open the door And I start to walking, mind you, I was only across the street, so I start to walking home. So he pulls up to me in his car. He's like, get in the car. What are you doing? Why are you acting like this? You're being weird. So I'm like, nope, it's fine. You can leave. Bye. Like, I'm over this. Like, I'm just gonna walk home and just block you and everything. So I'm just ignoring him, y'all. He's like literally driving next to me as I'm walking, and I'm just ignoring him. Enough until the point I guess he just got tired of talking to himself because I literally was just paying him dust. So he just drove off. And I get home and I check my phone and I go to see that I'm blocked on everything. Before I can get the chance to block him, he decided to block me on everything. So I'm like, cool. I didn't waste my time to block you. Perfect. You did the job for me. Just don't unblock me because now I'm going to block you. So a couple days go past, y'all, and I have not heard from him. He has not unblocked me. I'm like, cool. He's out of my life. On to the next. One thing about me is when it comes to DLs, especially now compared to how it was last year, now I really don't be caring. Like, these DLs really like, I just be like, girl, you can go. So then the boy texts me, the gay guy that I, and his close friends and stuff. He texts me and he says, do you know him? Child, I felt like Brandy and Monica and the boy is mine. Like, come on now. Of course I know who he is. I know who that is. You know who he is. And let's not play girl. So I'm like, yeah, I know who he is. Why this boy tells me that Demetrius basically told him that I was just trying to get with him. And, he didn't know me. We never linked before. But I was just trying to get with him. Hold up now. So you didn't flip me over and made me the side piece. You made me into the gay boy. Oh, this ain't that. So you really out here playing on my name in these streets. Like, that's what you're telling people? That I was trying to get with you? Cool. You got it, sir. So I think I just paid it dust. I laughed him off. I was like, damn, that's crazy. He's lying. But, me and the boy, we already was here. I'm like, I didn't even tell him all of my business. I didn't even tell him oh yeah, me and him and Lincoln, me and him did it on this, that, and the third. I just let him know that yeah, he's a liar and I wouldn't fuck with him. Honestly, when I told my friend about this, she basically told me that I did too much and that I was over exaggerating and I overreacted. But personally, I don't feel like I did. And even if I did, I feel like I had every reason to. Because I just feel as if lying when you didn't have to in this type of situation was pointless. Come on now. It was so stupid. You could have just told me and I would have just kept you at a distance. I would have found a new one because I don't like dealing with DL guys who are out there like that. Come on now. You fucking with and then it's any gay boy. It wasn't even I'm not the type to judge, but he was one of them type of out there gay boys. Come on now. At least have a standard. You can't be attracted to us both because we're not in the same caliber. But let me know down in the comments if I overreacted. Let me know what you guys think. Personally, I don't really care what anybody thinks about it because it happened and then it's over. And he's blocked because he unblocked me after all of this and tried to, come back as they always do. And I blocked him. So let me know in the comments what you think. I just want to, I want to hear what you guys have to say about it because my friend definitely let me know that I overreacted. But it's all cool. You live and you learn. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I cannot wait to get back in the swing of things. I know it's been a while since I posted, but videos are starting to come out. I promise you guys I will be posting more and more as we get into this month. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all the support. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Sharif Tyler. And that's all I have for you guys today. Until the next one, guys. I cannot wait. Bye.